For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Wells, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, we've got Chauncey Billups, Garnett out there with Odom, and there's Bryant, and it's Terry in at the 5 down low. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now Odom. Garnett outside. Pass to Billups. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Brandon. He's guarded by Billups. Robinson for 3. Bryant with the rebound. Outside Odom. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And the shot falls short this time. Here's man, powered down with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Outside Billups. To the middle. Terry the pass to Garnett. Over Abdul Rahim. And Garnett misses.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
Stolen by Terry. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And it's Kobe missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Wells passes to man. The offensive rebound, Abdur Rahim. Garnett with the block. Bryant looking over the floor. Oh!
And Bryant just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Pass to Wells. Here's Abdul Rahim, guarded by Garnett. Another miss by Utah.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
On the wing, Bryant. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Dallas.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Brandon. Terry covering. Robinson, that's good.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Garnett, right side. Good on the 13-footer.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Wells kicks to Robinson, and he makes that one. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Outside Odom. To the left wing. Garnett is doubled. Clock at 6. Now here's Odom. He's tightly guarded. It's blocked. Here's Mann, defended by Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Utah shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Great for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline. How hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, you know, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt, my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, you know. It's not just the team. I mean, you uproot it. You might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Brandon. He had 10 points in the win again. Down low. Stolen by Terry. Fast break. The Lakers. Phillips with the ball. And again, the Lakers no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Mann passes to Wells. Here's Mann. The pass to Abdul-Rahim. Wells. And Wells is right there.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Kobe passes to Billups. Outside Bryant, passes it to Billups. Back to Bryant. They could use a bucket. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Utah leading by 4. Pass to Mann. Here's Abdul-Rahim over Garnett. Abdul-Rahim can't hit.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Outside Odom. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing.
The Jazz have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
That free throw good from Oakley.
Yeah, and early on, doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Los Angeles trails by 9. Outside Billups. Pass to Nowitzki. And the wide open shot from Billups goes back up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front as they end the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Jazz leading by 9. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Jones is out there with Price. Then there's Wells. Then there's Lewis. And it's Brandon in at the point guard position. Utah's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And here is Wells. Here's Jones. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And there's the pass to Farrell. He kicks it to Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Wells. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. They swipe it. Pass to Billups. Got it. Good job in the low post. Billups has got 4 points this quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
To the paint, here's Wells. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles trails by 7. Nowitzki right side. No good there. And it's Utah the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Jazz leading by 7. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Brandon, the pass to Jones. That's tipped. Here's Farrell. He's got 6. Top of the key, Billups. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Farrell passes to Nowitzki. Lets it go from 14. And he can't bank that one in. And Jones has it in the corner. Kicks to Wells. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Utah leading. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Farrell. Pass to Bryant. Back to Farrell. Billups with the ball. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas. LaFrance passes to Kobe to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Jazz. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
And that one's good. Price.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Billups. Defense right on him. Outside Bryant. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Brandon. He's guarded by Billups. Here's Wells. Over to the left wing. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And finally they hit one. Abdul-Rahim's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
And you know what makes Abdul-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
Teardrop shot. Bryant in the post. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
I love seeing Brian just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Here's Brandon. No points in the game yet for him. And Billups over to help. Here's Brandon. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Here's Kobe. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Abdul-Rahim's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Wells. Another miss by Utah.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Price against Kobe. Unloads from 9. Here's Nowitzki. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, here's a look at stats for Kobe Bryant. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 30 points, over 2.5 steals, and 5 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. Both teams decide. Odom against Lewis. Now the pass to Brown. Brandon. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
But they recover it. Here's Garnett. Terry trying to get open, and Garnett misses. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Passes to Lewis. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Terry. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Brandon. Here's Robinson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Looking at the Lakers, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, just a great offensive performance tonight. The play calling, the passing, the shooting, it was all working. They forced the defense to stretch itself thin, trying to figure out who to cover. And that created a lot of room for the shooters and spot up doubles.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Utah trailing here. Kobe is out there with Chauncey Billups. And it's Garnett. Then it's Odom. And it's Terry in at the center. Poke loose. Here's man. Guarded by Kobe. The shot. No good. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Robinson. And it's man in at the 3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Come on. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And Odom drops him.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Utah trails by 3. Brandon the pass to Wells. Here's Brandon. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Abdul Rahim, guarded by Garnett. Here's man. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Los Angeles leading by 3. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Terry from down in the low post. It goes. Terry's got 7.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And stolen by Billups. And here comes Billups leading the fast break. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 10.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Robinson. Another miss by Utah.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Kobe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Kobe. Price is checked in for the Jazz. And Kobe drops them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Brandon, who's guarded by Billups.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Outside, Kobe, pass to Billups. There's the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Utah trails by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The pass to Odom. Another shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on David Robinson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw drops for Garnett. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
Lakers leading by 5. Billups kicks to Bryant. Outside Odom. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Abdul Rahim, uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Bryant passes to Garnett. Fades and shoots. A rebound by the Jazz. Robinson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Price against Odom. Here's Wells. They get it again. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Robinson. And the Lakers making a change here. Robinson hits them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Fires for 3, and LaFrance gets it to go. LaFrance has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Bombed up there for Wells. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's LaFrance. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For the tie, and that one's good. Brandon's got his first basket of the night.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jones checked in for Utah. And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Jazz have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Robinson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Phillips kicks to Nowitzki. Yep, that one goes in there. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
And in the pass to Price. Knocks it loose. Outside, Kobe. To the inside, LaFrance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Utah trails by 6. Outside Oakley, over Billups. Another miss by Utah. The Lakers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pass to Bryant. Here's Farrell, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kobe. And that one hits back iron.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Pass to Robinson. Now the dish to Oakland. Lobbed up there for Wells. Kobe against Lewis. Inside. Phillips passes to LaFrance. Now Phillips. 10 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for him.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Utah trails by 8. Shot to stop the run. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Now here's Wells, guarded by Kobe. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Connects on the open Jazz. Bryant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The Lakers making a switch here. Shoulders is checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Hands checked in. Phillips against Oakley. Man passes to Lewis. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule on Saturday and then on Tuesday.
And that game against Portland. This is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And here's a look at the stats for Robinson. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 5th in rebounding, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Phillips against Oakley. Over Phillips. The Jazz with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Utah trails by 10. Oakley passes to Jones. Robinson down low. Defended by Childress. Ball's knocked loose. There's the pass to Bryant. Nails the wide open jump shot. Bryant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Utah calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Los Angeles on D. Outside Oakley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-4 run. Phillips kicks to Kobe. Passes it to LaFrance. He dishes it to Phillips. Outside for Kobe. From about 16, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Bryant's got 10 points here in the second half. Utah trails by 14. Outside Oakley, pass to Jones. Phillips against Oakley. Pass to Mann. Offline with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
LaFrance passes to Bryant. Outside Phillips. Nowitzki up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant. And another basket for the Lakers.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Jazz call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Lamar Odom, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Mann, guarded by Kobe. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
.106 left to play here in the third. Nowitzki left side.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Jones, rejected by Kobe. And the dunk by Odom.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Lewis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Lewis has got 9.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Phillips kicks it to Odom. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Nowitzki outside. Dishes it to Bryant. Steps back and fires. That one, no good. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Garnett, Chauncey Billups out there with Kobe. Then it's Odom, and it's Terry in at the 5 spot. Garnett the pass to Bryant. Rebounded by the Jazz. Who is outside? Outside, Jones. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Abdul-Rahim, guarded by Odom. Lewis misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Kobe.
Yeah, if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And in the pass to man. Seven-foot shot. Good as the jump shot falls. So it's the Lakers now. 16-point lead. Billups kicks it to Odom. Garnett outside. On the wing, Kobe. Five to shoot. Garnett trying to break loose. Kobe, no luck.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
The pass to man. Over Billups. They get it back. Abdul-Rahim. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Billups kicks to Kobe. Pass to Odom. And here's Garnett to the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is off. A different look for Utah. Price comes in for Jones. And Wells is subbed in for Rashard Lewis. He hits the second from the line. Here's Brandon. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdul-Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact. Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. The Jazz making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Odom. Garnett outside. Six to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jerry trying to get open. Kobe's shot is off.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And so Price will bring it up for the Jazz. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Abdul-Rahim, guarded by Garnett. Garnett with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep, Phillips. And again, the Lakers no good. Utah trails by 13. And here's Price from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Garnett's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Bryant. On the wing. But he recovers it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Wide open look. Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. It's blocked. And here is Bryant. 18 feet out. Here's Terry. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 15.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Robinson. Another miss by Utah.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
The kick out to Odom from the arc. It's rebounded by David Robinson.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Out to Price. Three-pointer. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the pass to Price. Passes it to Abdul-Rahim. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Got a piece of it. Kobe dishes to Garnett. Odom down low. And the dunk by Odom.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Robinson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lamar Odom picks one up. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. A reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
And Phillips is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups. And Chauncey Billups drops them both. Utah trails by 17. Wells passes to Brandon. Here's Abdul Rahim, guarded by Garnett. The feed to Wells. Over Bryant. Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Outside, Billups. He feeds it to Terry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
And Utah making a change here. Hands checked in. Free throw, good, Terry. And stolen by Billups. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
To Abdul Rahim. Here's man. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. The shot by Wells, no good.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Outside, Kobe fires from deep. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on David Robinson. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
And in the best of man. Robinson against Terry. The Jazz with another miss.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
And it's Kobe missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And it's blocked. Here's Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter. Billups kicks it to Odom. From outside the arc, the Lakers keeping it going.
Oh, okay.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And that one's good. Brandon.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Pass to Garnett. All sorts of time, and it's good off the back rim and in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Utah is shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Outside, Robinson. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Terry. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Steps back and shoots, and it's good, 2 points. Kobe's got 25 points.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Brandon the pass to Wells. Outside Robinson. Here's Brandon. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.